Hello and welcome again. It is absolute chaos today on the 2nd of May with regards to the LEGO Group and just the volume of sets that they have been releasing. Now, it is all about LEGO City within this upload, and I know I sound like a broken record if you're watching these back to back, but this is part of a mini-series of basically LEGO sets news. We've already covered a ridiculous amount of Ninjago bits and pieces. We've also done the Harry Potter, and we have done the 3-in-1 Creator, and that is all under the LEGO news list. Now, I'm really confused with this one. Not the set, but just the LEGO City announcements. Now, all of these weren't live on the 1st of May. They've all gone live on the 2nd of May. But one has on the LEGO website. And then there are tons available for pre-order elsewhere. So this has caught my eye. There is a brand new Polar Explorer the Explorer's Polar Express train, not the Polar Explorer, I'm thinking of the Polar Express. I have got the full wave of this from way back when. And I have also got some more modern sets still in the box. And this is a land at Legoland Billund. Now they've added in a train track as well, and it looks great because what you'll be able to do now is quite easily put all the sets inside the train track, and you have just created your own display, city, land, or wherever it is. Now, obviously, this is based on the newer remote. You've got lots of beautiful colours. You've got the colours match everything that they've done from the Arctic stuff. Now, I think we took a break from the Arctic in 24 because we went to the Johnny Thunder Explorer Jungle Forest stuff in 24. Now we're coming back to this potentially in 2025. It could be wrong, but there is a lot of sets that will go with this. So if you are a fan of this, I know it just looks like it's just a normal track. I'm pretty sure the other stuff that will come with it will sort of add quite a lot to it. Now, they're all the minifigures. Oh, you do get Thunder. You do get, that is the first time you are going to get Johnny Thunder, I do believe, with the Arctic stuff. Now, this is their own version of, obviously, Indiana Jones. He is a huge attraction at every single Legoland park around the world with regards to the shooter. He is the person that you team up with. There, all the models are about them, all with the Pharaoh statues and things like that. And again, only certain Legoland parks around the world have this theme as a ride, but it is the enormous roller coaster that they've got at Legoland Billund, which is a good bit of fun. Now, obviously, you can see all the bits that move. So there's your battery pack that goes in on the inside. Roof comes off, back flap, side flap all open up. Lengthwise, it's 27.5 inches, so it's 2 and a bit base plates in length, so that's how much space you would need in a straight line. You could potentially just have it as a straight line. For a full loop, you do need a lot of space. To connect it as a full circle, I'm looking at it now, yeah, it's 2 tables you need realistically. The track it takes up a lot, so it's not going to go on a floor. It would have to go on, if it's not going to go on the floor and you need a table, yeah, you do need a lot of space. Now, you've got the little office just on the inside. You can see that they're going exploring for all of the polar bits and pieces. Now, in all the older sets, you used to get the frozen cubes with the cranes that used to come out and all the bits and pieces in the ground. So with this, I could make a really interesting land potentially, but I don't know. So you can see that you've got all of these bits and pieces underneath. You can see who's wanted just on there. It's a really nice looking thing. Again, it's very similar to, actually thinking about it, they have got a really nice walkthrough attraction at Legoland California where it's all frozen over as well. So yes, I don't own one of this style with the remote where it's all battery operated on the inside. So yes, this is going to be an interesting. It's food for thought at the moment, because this would be, there you go. So there's the rocks, they're just not frozen, and obviously there must be a taller. Oh, that is quite tall then. I didn't think it was either. That's a very good angle of a photo, or that just looks tiny on the box. But you have got a lot of play features on the back just here, with the boulders and everything falling off, and you've got all the beautiful water and everything coming off on the side, and then you've got all the little bits and pieces. So it's basic, but I think it's the stuff that comes with it will add to it. Now, the price point of this, I do believe, is cheaper than I say it's cheaper. No, it's not. I think it's the same price as the others. And then I've seen a lot of the others in a sale, I think, because when they originally did them, they were only 99, and this is way back when. So after year on year on year on year, they have got more expensive. But comparing that to the Lego City ones, or have they added on more money? Was it like 158, 159 that they did them last time? Well, that would be interesting. Again, we know it's all going up. It is what it is with regards to just how crazy the world is at the moment with stuff. But this is what I can't fathom. I can't get my head round. We are looking at Lego City stuff, not just the Arctic stuff. Now, I've been using Smiths as my go-to website because they have got everything available for pre-order on here. So, like I said, I've just done the Ninjago upload. Check your eyes out. Keep your eyes peeled for that one. No hashtag. Stop it. Lego City. Oh, there we go. We're looking at a footstool. It's just slow. Lego City. There we go. Right, we're away. So if we go to, we've got to search differently on this one. I'll just scroll down. We'll just have to pick them out because it's the stuff basically that isn't in a sale. I can search by pre-orders, and there's a lot of Lego City stuff in the pre-orders as well. So we'll just skip all of this. Now, there's a new Bulldozer. There it is. Here we go. We started already. So we're about to say there's a new Bulldozer, which we'll start with. Then there's a central train, which looks great. We've got an emergency airplane. Fingers crossed we actually then get an airport, because that would be brilliant. What else is on here? There's the train. There's the boat that goes with the train. You've got this beautiful science lab truck, which obviously goes with the train. And the boat floats. So that's the first time I've seen on the box artwork they have a floating boat. There's a new Lego Friends stuff. That'll all be done in a separate upload. The Lego City custom police car. So there's a few. So there's all of this isn't on the Lego website. So we are just going to use this. We're going to click on this, and this is what you're getting. So for $54.99, it's expensive, but you do get 4 minifigures and a chunk of a Bulldozer with the bit on the back. And you might have either that's an Easter egg of things to come, or that is the one that is already available. So this is a different website. I've said this in every single upload. I can't zoom in the same. I can only click on it like this, and I have to go around. You can see you've got the little sign at the bottom. It's ISO number 60466. It's 682 pieces, and it is just the Bulldozer. And you have got a team of minifigures just on here. And of course, there's always a health and safety officer, which just gets in the way of absolutely everything. The bits and pieces move up and down at the front, bit move down at the back to obviously get all the bits and pieces dug, because obviously it rips all the ground up, the ripper. It does look like we have got moving Technic pieces on the inside. So what's all this to do with? Oh, the engine moves. So as the tracks move, the engine pistons move up and down. So if you were to take the open up the side flap to look at the hood, well, that is that. So that is a cool looking thing. It'll go really well with the excavator. Now that is a big thing as well. They're surprisingly large, these things. I haven't yet pulled the trigger on the Lego crane, and I'm getting very itchy now this has come out, because all the under construction work that I'm doing basically over the rest of the year in this Lego room, I feel that I need a couple of base plates just for this kind of thing. But can I justify it? That is the thing. Now this looks great from a Lego City train. It is a train station. It is $79.99, 60469 for £80. It's 752 pieces, but it looks very eye-catching. So obviously it's just a skinny little bit. You can see what they've done, because obviously the bit behind it is not there. It's just the fascia as you're coming in. And then it looks like you've got the little train stationy bit just out at the front. And it does look like you've got a little construction crew working on the lights and everything like that. You can grab your coffee down at the bottom. And then you've got a little area up at the top for the city tours. Now, all of the Lego City stuff, they all interlink. So the city tours, obviously you can see there's a double-decker bus, which is a thing that you can then buy, and then that will have something else on. So it's very clever how they're now interlinking all the Lego City sets. We have got a little baby being pushed around by a individual. And then, so how many minifigures do we get in this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And it does look like you've got a twirly twizzly bit here, which will do something. What that does, I don't know. Oh, you do. The track is included. So the track is included. So that's the aerial shot. So it is a little bit bigger than what I thought it was then. So it's 2 bits deep. Obviously got a lift. So that's what that must be there. So it must twist, that bit must twist round, and then we've got the lift on there. When these come out on the Lego website, I will then just sort of do them again so we can get either. I would like to think the Lego website might give us more photos. But yes, that is a moving lift there on the back, which looks like it's staff only. Why you get a staff only lift and you don't get anything else? Pass. Not too sure then. Not overthinking this because I don't like to overthink things like that. But if that is a staff only, how do you get from getting a coffee to get to the train station? Is that bit if they put maybe they put a flat? Is at the end of the line there? Then is that what they've done? Ah, so you can walk around. So this is the end of the line. It will take you back the other way. Very, very clever. So that is that. So if you are a fan of the train stuff and the Lego City stuff, well, that is obviously yours for £79.99. Carrying on with the Lego City Air Ambulance plane set for £44.99. This is the first ever time I've used a different website for brand new releases because that's 60465. If I do that on here, 60465. Is it now going to show? It didn't before. Are you thinking? Oh, there we go. I thought that was going to show us then. So maybe they'll be up later on, but we've got them now. So this is what we've got. You have got all these little bits and pieces on the side. It's a large looking thing. Again, obviously you got the medical bits on the inside. Does go with the helicopter. I think that came out in 2024 as well. They have kept with the really bright neon colours. And yeah, it's a nice looking jet. So if you have got an airport, it'd be nice if they did an airport and then they just gave us a pack that we could just extend the runway and extend the terminals. That would be very, very nice. And yes, that is the crane and the digger that I have yet to get. And you can see that the artwork on the front, you've got the skyscraper with this bit, and it looks now that they're just, the skyscrapers are built, and it kind of looks like they've used that image over here, and then we're just doing a different mound on there. So yeah, it's a very, very clever way that they're sort of interlinking all the little bits and pieces on that. Now, great, something went wrong. That's fantastic. It's because I clicked back, thinking I was on the Lego website again, and I'm not. Down we go, down we go, down we go, down we go. Right, what is the other bits that we need to quickly take a look at? Plane, that's 3. And yeah, so we'll go that one, and then we'll go up. And I'll look at the Lego Friends stuff separately. Oh dear. Have they taken it off? Because we're clicking on a rocking chair at the moment. Why are we on a rocking chair? Well, it was there. Is it still there? I don't know. I did find it very strange that these aren't on the Lego website. No, I can't now click on these. So soak it in. There you go. That's what they are. I can't give you any more information than that. No, it's not liking it. Ooh, I wonder. I wonder if there's been a bit of a mistake. So it's the speedboat, which is 60456, and the Lego City Explorer, which is 60471. There's got to be more Lego City sets coming onto the Lego website sooner rather than later because, well, we haven't got that many. There's one. And if I go by newest, I'm sure it is just that one. Yeah, that's it. Why Ninjago Workshops has popped up under the Lego City banner, I have no idea. So they must be uploading lots and lots of different bits and pieces. But from the Lego City side of things, that is it, and I am done. I can now tick that one off my list. And the next one to follow this is the Marvel and DC stuff, which I am intrigued to see how all of that's going to work together. So guys, if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care and catch you next one.